Hello, everyone. I will give you a moment to get all connected here. We are super excited to have you this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. We are here with three great faculty members that are really going to be able to talk extensively about our music program. If at any point you have any questions, please feel free to unmute yourself, ask a question, or definitely utilize that chat feature that we have as well. We will be keeping an eye on it, and we can kind of take it from there. My name is Lauren Mahaffey. I'm an admissions counselor here. I've been here for almost 4 years. And Taylor, I will let you introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Taylor Krista Savage. I am also a freshman admissions counselor who works with students from the Central Illinois Territory. Graduated from QU with the class of 2018 and loved it so much that I stuck around.
And then we have a student ambassador, Serena, with us. I will let you talk about yourself.
Hey, I'm a student ambassador. I'm a junior at Quincy. I'm a pre-med major, but I've been in concert choir for 3 years and I absolutely love it. And yeah.
Thank you. And then I will pass it over to our faculty to introduce themselves.
Hello, I'm Christine Dom, and I am the division chair for Fine Arts and Communication. And I also teach all the woodwind lessons and direct the jazz band and the woodwind chamber ensembles.
And I'm Amy Stolberg. I am the director of choirs here at Quincy University. I am also the advisor to all of the music education majors. So welcome.
I'm Bill Mockold. I direct the bands here, concert band, marching band, symphonic band. I do all the percussion lessons and percussion ensemble and teach music theory classes.
Wonderful. Thank you, guys. You guys kind of all covered, I mean, our first question, what majors do you offer within the music program? But are there any others you guys want to cover really quickly?
Yeah, so we offer a variety of majors here at QU. I should also mention I'm a QU alum as well. Our first major I want to talk about is music education. And when you graduate from QU, you will be certified K-12 in both vocal and instrumental, and that's really awesome. And having an Illinois teaching certificate makes you really marketable, not only in Illinois, but allows you to teach in the surrounding areas as well. So that's really awesome. We also offer a degree in music performance. So that's for people that really love performing and can see themselves maybe going on to graduate school and studying performance there as well. And then we also offer a degree in communication music production, and that's for people who might see themselves on that side of the field and maybe working with their hands and doing audio production or working in a television or radio studio. And we have some awesome opportunities there for those majors. And I do want to mention we offer minors in music as well. We offer minors in all the areas I mentioned above, plus also music theory. And am I forgetting any other minors? Nope. Okay, that's that in a nutshell.
So what kinds of bands, choirs, and ensembles are offered through the music program?
Sure. Well, I actually made a list because we are growing every year. And our large ensembles, we actually have 5. We have a marching band and a symphonic band. We have the Hawk Express Jazz Ensemble. And then the choir, on the choir side, we have concert choir and chamber choir. There are large ensembles. Then we have some smaller ensembles, a percussion group, a trumpet ensemble. We have a children's opera that performs in the spring every year. We go into the elementary schools. We have a vocalosity ensemble, which is 8 voices singing all kinds of stuff. We have a clarinet trio, a saxophone quartet, and then we have a mixed woodwind trio. So plenty of opportunities for our musicians.
Wonderful. There really is a little bit of an option for everyone, which is nice. Now, do students have to be a music major to participate in different music groups?
No, we have students from all majors across the university in all of our groups, including our small groups. So the schedule is really, I think, conducive to students of other majors taking part. We try not to be overburdensome with their time. But yeah, students of any major can be in any of our performing groups.
And Serena, I feel like you could touch on that a little bit, being a science major and but being very involved with music still.
Yeah, so I knew that I still wanted to sing in college because I did all throughout high school. And so when I heard that I could join the choir without being a music major, it was awesome because I still wanted to be a pre-med major but also still be involved. And so I've been in the concert choir all 3 years, and I've got my scholarship all 3 years, and it's really great.
So I know one of the questions Lauren and I get pretty often are about different scholarships, just university-wide, but can you talk a little bit about specific music scholarships that are offered for your programs?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are really fortunate here at Quincy University to be able to offer a wide variety of scholarships to students of all majors. So anyone that wants to participate in the music program, whether vocally or instrumentally, is able to be eligible to receive a scholarship. So our most exciting scholarship opportunity that we have right now for incoming freshmen is our Virtuoso Scholarship. We are offering this coming year, every year we offer 4 full tuition scholarships, and these are renewable every year that you're at QU. All we ask of you is that you participate in one of our or several of our ensembles, whatever our needs are here at the university. And so it's a really exciting opportunity. If you love music, you like to perform, why not go to college tuition free, right? And the thing that you love to do. And you do not have to be a music major to be eligible to receive that full tuition scholarship. So that's really unique opportunity. So we really recommend incoming freshmen who want to audition for that. This year, the audition day for that scholarship is February 20th, and that also is our music visit day. So come on over February 20th, and in the morning, you'll get to tour campus, you'll get to meet admissions, and you'll get to hear about financial aid, and we'll give you some lunch, and then in the afternoon, you'll have an opportunity to audition for us. In addition to the Virtuoso Scholarship, so maybe if you're a transfer student, you also can receive scholarship money as well, and that you can audition for at any time that you really want to. We're very flexible. We can meet with you on a weekday, on a weekend, in an evening. We can listen to you virtually, whatever works for you. So we're really flexible in that matter. Also, if you audition on February 20th, going back to Virtuoso and Music Visit Day, and you don't win one of the 4 full tuition scholarships, that's okay, because we can offer you other scholarships as well, and they can really help to pay for college. We're talking from several hundred to several $1,000s that are renewable every year. So I really recommend, if you play an instrument or sing or do both, come show us what you got, and we'd like to help you pay for college.
Wonderful, thank you. That encompassed a lot, which is nice. And one thing I do like to also note is all scholarship money at QU is stackable. So that is something to keep in mind with the automatic merit scholarships that students already receive. When a student is going to audition, what do they need to prepare for their audition?
For vocal auditions, I would like to hear 2 contrasting styles of songs. So one could be a foreign language. It doesn't have to be a foreign language. One can be an English folk song. Students love to sing Broadway musical theater kinds of pieces. So if you've got a favorite Broadway show tune, please sing that for us. I do need to know if you're a soprano, alto, tenor, or bass. So I need to know what your range is. So I will go to the piano, we'll vocalize, warm up a little bit to see exactly what your voice range is. There will be a very, very short, like 8 measure long sight reading example that I would like for you to try to sing. You can sing it with solfege, you can sing it on law, whatever you want to do there. And then there's a little thing, they're called tonal memories. And so what they are is I will play like 3 notes on the piano, and then I'll want you to sing those back to me, usually on la. Seems like kind of a easy thing to sing. Just to see how your ear is tuned in to the notes. So it's, pretty painless, 10, 15 minutes long. One of the instrumentalists might want to talk about the instrumental auditions. Oh, you're on mute. Oh.
For instrumental auditions, we want to hear a couple of scales on your instruments, and then a couple of contrasting pieces, something lyrical, something more technical or faster. and we will definitely give you a little bit of sight reading as well.
Yeah, and if you're not sure what to prepare, your band director and your choir director can help you find those things. Like if you think, well, I want to audition, but I really don't know what to do, they can guide you in that way. Or feel free to email any one of us and we can help you find music as well.
Awesome. So how often do you practice for classes, outside of the class? Go into a little deeper about that.
Our larger ensembles rehearse twice a week. For instance, the band rehearses on Mondays and Wednesdays for about an hour and a half each time. The Hawk Express Jazz Band, they rehearse on Tuesdays and Thursday afternoons for about an hour and a half. For the choirs, the concert choir, which is open to everybody, Tuesday, Thursday, 3:30 to 4:20, so 50 minutes each time. I know most of the high school students are used to having a choir band every day, and we don't do that here because you're majoring in something other than music, probably. So we want you to be able to continue playing your instrument and singing. Our smaller ensembles usually just meet once a week for about an hour or so. So we think it's very, very attainable for any major.
Perfect, thank you. Where do the different groups perform?
I'm assuming you mean on campus, off campus, that sort of thing.
Yes.
So our groups always have our own regular concerts at regular intervals throughout the school year on campus in our wonderful, relatively new Connie Neiman Center for Music. We also perform at different events in non-COVID years on campus. For example, our woodwind and chamber groups and chamber choir often perform at different holiday functions that we might host on campus, homecoming functions that we host on campus. The marching band obviously performs at home football games. We do have a pep band that performs at many of the basketball games. But many of our groups, especially our smaller groups, also tour and perform in high schools throughout the region. Our woodwind chamber groups take a trip every year to either Chicago, St. Louis, or Kansas City, again in non-COVID years. But we've performed all of those different groups, chamber choir, percussion ensemble, woodwind chamber groups, at many of the high schools around the area. We'll take a day each semester and go out on tour, sometimes 2 days. And it's really good exposure for us. It's great performing experience for the students, and just kind of gets them, again, performing off campus and not just at our own concerts. Christine will talk a little bit in the next question, I think, about study abroad and performing in Europe even. So.
Yeah, so I think we were going to touch upon if QU offers study abroad opportunities specifically geared towards music, and we are excited to say that we do. So 2 years ago, we toured to Germany, and it was a wonderful opportunity to receive course credit, and then some of our ensembles got to perform in Germany in world-class venues. We got to see performances of opera in the Leipzig Opera House, which was truly amazing, and just getting to tour some really significant musical experiences. And we're excited to say that May 2022, we will be going to Austria as a study abroad opportunity. So there's a lot of, if you're a musician, you're probably aware of the musical significance of Austria in terms of composers like Mozart and Beethoven. So we're really excited about that. And so we'll offer that as a study abroad opportunity. And I'm sure that we'll also be taking our small performance ensembles that will get to perform at least 3 times while we're there.
That's so awesome. Study abroad is definitely something near and dear to my heart. It's something that I did while I was in college. Hands down, recommend it to any student interested in studying abroad. College is the perfect time. So this is one of my favorite questions to ask professors, and that is, what is your favorite class that you teach?
Well, I'm assuming all of us are going to answer that. I'll go first. I teach a variety of courses, so it's really a hard thing for me to answer. I teach music education courses. Every other year I teach music history to the music majors. I teach private voice lessons, and I'm the director of choirs. So when I saw this question, I thought, well, each course has its own components that are really exciting to teach. But if I had to pick one, which is what you asked, every day at 3:30, I absolutely love getting ready for a concert. So my rehearsals with the choirs, they energize me. I mean, Serena, you know that the rehearsals in normal years, are just a blast. I mean, they've been a blast this year, but we've had to split the choirs because of COVID. But anyway, I just really enjoy conducting the choirs.
I would agree with that. As far as me conducting the bands, I'm a percussionist first, though, so I enjoy percussion lessons. As far as my classroom classes, my favorite is probably instrumental conducting. So teaching young students how to conduct and kind of the nuts and bolts and technical aspect of it, as well as the artistic parts. And I've just always enjoyed teaching that course.
I would say I have a tie. I really love my one-on-one lessons instrumentally with my woodwind students. I love to help them grow musically and get to know them on a personal level. And it's just super rewarding to watch their growth when they come in as a freshman to when they give their senior recital. It's just can be overwhelming, just, you know, with pride and joy to see how they grow. So I really love that. And then tied with that would be the jazz band. It's an awesome way to end the day, Tuesday and Thursday. Everybody comes in, has good attitude, we play fun music, and it just kind of caps off your day on the right note.
Well, thank you. Now at QU, we have obviously kind of the unique opportunity that the advising process is very specific to students' majors. And can you guys kind of talk on who advises the music students every semester?
Yeah, all three of us are involved in advising. We've tried to split it up so that each of us has our own area, just to make it easier so that we're more knowledgeable about that specific area. So I generally advise the music performance majors. Amy is generally the advisor for the music education majors. And Christine is the advisor for the communication music production majors. And that allows us to kind of specialize with our students, and we really get to know that degree program really well.
Also tackling a little bit with advising and helping students navigate the process of going through college all 4 years. What opportunities are there any like internships or practicums that are required? What have past students been able to do for internships? Any advice that you can give to students?
Sure. So we do offer internships for students majoring in communication music production. We've had some really exciting internship opportunities with WGEM News, KHQA, Star Radio, Town Square Media, and you know, on the exciting side of those, several of those have turned into full-time jobs upon graduation for those students. So most recently, a student in communication music production interned at WGM News and now works there full-time. So it's a wonderful opportunity. Quincy is a great community to give opportunities for students that are in college age, you know, the chance to work hands-on and get to know people in their field and network. As far as practicums, I guess, in the music education side of things, perhaps we would call that student teaching. And so we have student teaching experiences that, you know, are required, but also help to prepare the student as they enter into the workforce and education. Amy works very closely with those students as their coordinating teacher for that, and to set up the right fit for each student so that they're getting the opportunity to student teach in kind of the situation where they can see themselves in the future, whether that's in a high school band situation or a high school choir or maybe elementary music. You know, she does a wonderful job of coordinating with the student to fit with their skill set and where they see themselves in the future.
Absolutely. And I mean, the three of you are all like amazing faculty members, and you make me want to go back to college and major in music, even though I have this much music skill. But, you know, I feel like I could figure it out with you guys. But Serena, can you just talk from a student perspective? You kind of touched on it earlier, but just why you like being involved with music and kind of how that process went for you transferring, or not transferring, but from freshman and coming into college, and now you're a junior.
Yes, I am a junior now. But like I said before, in high school, I was in the choirs like all through high school. I loved performing. I was in theater. I just really loved to perform. And I heard about the opportunity to get the music scholarship. And I was like, what? I can get a music scholarship? I don't even think I want to major in music. And they're like, you can do it without even like majoring in it. And I was like, oh, awesome. So like prepping for it honestly was a lot for me because I was like, this is it just like felt like I was doing something really professional, but then I turned into like, it just was really nice. And then I got to be in the choirs and we do some really fun things. And it's a good like stress relieving class, like on Tuesdays and Thursdays coming back from all my science classes. And then I get that 50 minutes of just singing and like having fun. And I really enjoy it a lot.
And if I can add very quickly, Serena has a beautiful voice. I got to hear her sing solo at one of our masses a few weeks ago. So we're thrilled that she wants to be involved in our ensembles.
Is there anything you guys would just like to add or touch on about anything regarding the music department here at QU or auditions or anything you guys would like to cover that we have not?
I would just like to say that probably where you high schoolers and transfers are coming from, the music program is like your home away from home. You know, it's like another family. And I think that QU definitely provides that here. You get to really know the students that are in your ensembles with you. And a lot of times they become lifelong friends. And so, you know, not only can you continue your passion for music, but you can get to know people who share the same passion as you. And I just think that it's inspiring to see students continue on with music. And, you know, music's one of the things you can do for your whole life. So I encourage you to continue music after high school and keep up those skills that you've developed.
Absolutely. Well, if no one has any questions or there's nothing else to add, thank you guys so much for doing this with us tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us. I know I've enjoyed it a lot, just learning more and listening to you guys talk so passionately about our music department here at QU. But if anyone ever has any questions, please feel free to reach out, visit campus. We are super excited to have you. And thank you again. Have a good one.
Thank you.
Bye. Thank you.